Just can you turn my mic down a little bit? Can you turn me down a little bit? Turn me down a little bit. Alright. Yeah, it's after 5, yeah, before 7 on a Sunday, so y'all know where we at, what time it is. It is time for the Hustle Different podcast. It is your boy Dave Gray, the unofficial mayor of St. Louis. If you know, you know. AKA the QB. We are here. It is Sunday. Sitting to the right of me, of course, Jay the historian, in the building, doing what he does, staying fresh as usual. Crazy. That's crazy. We're going to get into that in a little bit. And across from me today, the man who made Michael Jackson pants short so you can see them socks.
Dance,
Michael. Joe Jackson in the building, a.k.a. our resident doggy dog, Cujo in the building. And we got a artist in the building. I can tell because all I hear about is artist things coming up. And I saw the ear candy shirt. And I'm very familiar. That's our boy Calvin. You know what I'm saying? Our boy Big Cal. You know what I'm saying? Burris Promotions just starting up. That's Big Cal too. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. That's my guy. Jay Sav, if you out there, man, come and holler at me. I'm gonna introduce yourself first, and then we'll go into the T-shirt. Tell the people who you are.
Hey world, it's your girl Christian with the K. That's me. And I am the host of Connected with the K, which is my shit.
Yep. And
I got this Ear Candy Records T-shirt from interviewing Calvin.
Okay.
And Santini the Great.
Santini,
and,
my God.
Yeah,
Santini,
and Gutter Gang. You know what I'm saying? And others that they brought on my show. It was one of my biggest interviews on my Connected platform. And then I went to one of their shows, one of Santini the Great shows, and I got a chance to have media passes. So I got a chance to see some of the behind-the-scenes things and cover it from the media angle. And so, so I've been rocking with Ear Candy Records for a couple years now.
Okay.
And every now and again, when I feel that I need to invoke that business mindset that your boy Calvin has, I put the shirt on. So I knew I had and I had some interviews today with a producer and another artist, D-Loke, the producer, and Big Mommy Jerry, the artist. I put on my Ear Candy Records shirt because even though Calvin hasn't signed me yet, I still
so what do you,
am part of the team, brother.
Okay, so outside of your podcast, so
I'm an artist as well. Yeah, I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter, actress, entrepreneur, plumber.
You know he got a show coming up, right? You know he got a showcase coming up, correct?
No, actually, I am not familiar with what's coming up right now.
I can get you that information.
I'm performing for the Taste of Black St. Louis Friday, and so like what's on my radar right now is me. I haven't even really been off into the scene in the last week.
Okay, so you just kind of
So the artist I just interviewed, she was on the show that I hosted for Zeus Rebel Waters. So so I'm kind of like invoking my inner artist and director and event planner. Even though it's not my event, I take it seriously.
Like it is your event.
Like it is my event. Yes.
I got you.
I mean, anything with black on it, it has to be excellent, right?
Must be.
Must be.
Well, we appreciate you. Like I said, y'all, this was just random.
I appreciate you.
She has a show that comes on before mine. What time is your show from?
Usually 3 to 4.
3 to 4 on Sunday. Talk to me, cool.
Can I start some bullshit real quick before she leave?
Oh, what's up?
So, earlier you had said on your show, you said you don't be wanting to hear dudes rap on girl songs, right?
I didn't say I didn't want to hear dudes rap on girl songs.
Sometimes the girl be flowing so hard, it'd be like the feature wasn't necessary.
Right. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying. It wasn't necessary. Lil homie could have stayed.
So just out of curiosity, because after that you stated that like women just not getting basically in my reception of your words.
Mm-hmm.
Like women getting they just do when a woman rap. I want to hear a woman rap, right? And it don't be a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? When they do get their shine, they get their shine to be over. So why do you think it's hard for women to get shine in the music industry as far as rapping goes?
I think it's largely because sex sells, and I think from the selling point of view, people get stuck on the sex sells. See a lot of music videos just coming up, just in period, where the women are naked, bro, and guys got on all the clothes. It's like for a woman to get the attention, she has to like not wear clothes. Like that don't make much sense to me as a woman. You know what I mean? Cause like I want some attention with my clothes on. Shouldn't I get the attention before the clothes come off? You know what I'm saying? To make me want to take my clothes off. Do I have to be on your music video, shaking my ass for your video to sell?
Why do you think that's so though?
It's just society. I don't. It's not a why I think it's so. It's just so.
I'm just saying your point of view.
No. I'm saying. I'm telling you, it's not a why. I just think it's society, just how we've been raised and what we've been programmed on our televisions to look into. I mean, BET Uncut did it for me. I wish we could get away from it because I'm so lyrical.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You want me to?
And my sex ain't shit.
I think this why that is. Like it don't matter what type of man you are. You don't want no hard woman. You want a soft woman. And rap is a hard thing. Like,
really?
When it started. It's about boasting. It's about bragging. It's about flexing your muscles, beating your chest. You're the strongest. Roaring in the lion's den, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how it started. So like when women come in, it's like nowadays they get so much play because women are becoming more aggressive, and you got more zesty men out here now than you do men. To me,
No, I think it's because every other music has been segmented. You got soft rock, you got heavy metal, you got, all these different. Rap is considered rap. You see what I mean? So it's women that rap about. It's whatever the trend is. There's a bunch of women that rap about some conscious things. There's a bunch of women, but
very true.
But you don't.
They'll never get the radio play.
Right, but because society has shown that the majority don't want to hear that. I'm just saying, based on these studies, it's study groups, man. I want to say it's a lot of shit that go on, like before cars come out. I always have to revert back to cars. Before cars go out, and them cars always go through rigorous. They sit in the room like this, and they bring the car out, and people sit around. We look at it, and they go, and if 3 out of 5 say it's good, that's the one we get. You see what I mean? Basically, and that's how it is now with music. Like. Now is, okay, ratchet music sells because a stream only costs $1. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A stream only costs $1.
Yeah.
When I ratchet music out, i.e. I Lil Kim and Foxy Brown and all that stuff, them CDs was what, $15?
Yeah. Yep. I was looking at. I thought I knew it from somewhere, but it wasn't. I thought she was somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Yeah, I do.
What I'm saying is that
it also got a part to do with the time.
But you had a balance. No, but see, cool. You had a balance that was just as strong. So you had your Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, but you also had your Lauryn Hill, your Queen Latifah, your Moni Love.
You still do today.
But you don't have. But what I'm saying is that you had companies that was pushing the positive just as hard as they were pushing the negative. Right. Now you only got 3 or 4 companies that are pushing the music, period, and they have to make a choice. You see what I mean? Literally.
What's gonna sell?
Back then, it was 82 labels. People could go get signed anywhere. You be like, I'm signed with Green Rat Records. What the hell, Green Rat Records? Yeah, they gave me $25,000 signing bond. You know what I mean? But now, Everybody either signed to
12.
Universal or, you know what I mean, it's Sony, Universal, or whatever. You know, it's just like only 3 or 4 labels left. You see what I mean? As far as people majors.
Yeah, I mean, I've pitched for Universal. I've pitched for Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that I've gotten back was you don't have enough music. You don't have a big enough following. And basically you got it, but what they really were telling me was that I didn't need them, that I had it, that I have it already, and I don't really need them. They would like to put the lighter fluid on what I've got going on, but in a way they know I'm not gonna play ball.
Let me chime in.
I'm not gonna play ball.
I'll chime in real quick.
Go ahead.
Just to speak to exactly what you just said. You asked where you made a statement. Cujo made a statement. You made a statement. You was like, why does it have to be that way? That the female artists have to kind of like flash. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at what engage people and keep their attention. Mm-hmm. If it's a man looking at a female artist, she can have on 3/4 of cloth, and ain't too many dudes gonna really pay attention to that. Mm-hmm. But if she, is looking, it's sex appeal, sex sells, period, across the board. So if you want to sell a Coca-Cola, some Gatorade, or whatever, you gonna get a fine female, and you gonna have them marketing that product, period, point blank, because that's what's gonna attract men. Any trend is gonna attract the men. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way that men and women don't date symmetrically. You know what I'm saying? A woman wants a man to respect me for my mind, respect me for my degree, for my education and all that. Men don't operate like that. And when they say they do, they just saying that so they can get to the end point, which is the crusher. You know what I'm saying? They're just saying that. But see, by saying that to women, it makes them believe it. At the end of the day, we are attracted through a physical attraction, men are mostly. So to keep our engagement. Hold up. Yeah, that's what I just said. That's what I just said. So men are attracted to the physicality.
It depends
optical.
on what we talking about. Optical. Who's emotional, who's physical.
Well, watch this. Sexy. Hold up. Watch this. Sexy Red is a popular artist, right? It's not because she lyrical. It's not that she got bars, because she has a sex appeal to a certain genre, and it's a lot of dudes out here that's in trap hoods, whatever, that like seeing that. So she automatically gonna blow up. Then a conscious rapper, you know what I'm saying? Summer Walker, she's a good singer, but she's a sex appeal. If you just listen to her songs, you may not be a Summer Walker fan as a man, but if you see her, Lotto. Come on now, Big Mama. Come on. She has a sex appeal.
So what I'm saying, it's time out for the fucking y'all niggas ain't taking care of these kids. First, and I ain't saying all of y'all, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, sex appeal leads to sex. And these young kids out here having sex. Sex leads to babies. Mm-hmm. Babies leads to struggling households when these kids are having babies that ain't ready for it, bro. The bigger picture, bro. Right. Fuck sex appeal. Fuck y'all, bro.
But you moving the goalpost.
You know what I'm saying?
The goalpost. We're not talking about that.
But the thing is, the music
that's what we were talking about.
The music.
We weren't talking about going down the line about kids being born and all that. We saying what you attracted to.
I'm saying,
as a female artist, you have to find your audience. And I think that's the hard part when it comes to female hip hop.
Finding the audience.
Some of them don't want to be comfortable because they want to blow up, and they don't get comfortable within their artistry, like a Rhapsody, or like a Queen Latifah, or like a MC Light, or
well, the world isn't comfortable.
No, it's not the world getting worse as we go. Like, think about it. I can pull up porno on my phone right now.
So it's hard to be.
So I mean, like, that's like the Black Mirror got us fucked up. So
you know
this
what
dictate what go on with
women
music.
Women are not feeling protected. Period. Whether it's in business,
the
bedroom, home, we're not feeling protected. So you guys mentioned that you.
How if they wearing lingerie out to the club?
They were hard. You know what I mean? And rap is hard, right? And we're hard because we rap it, right?
Explain
but
that.
We're too hard, and you want us to be soft.
Why women's feeling protected.
Why are we not feeling protected? Because I didn't grow up seeing you, Dad. You know what I'm saying? How do I know what protection looks like? You know what I mean? I didn't grow up seeing protection. My mom was beat, bro. I didn't grow up seeing protection. My mom was thrown away by her family, by society, by America. Like, just thrown the fuck away.
That's a circumstance.
And then our kids were taken. No, but I'm saying you're asking why young ladies are not as soft anymore. It's because we don't see the protection. We're not able to be soft. We're in a world that doesn't allow us to be soft. And you're asking for what is not being provided for. It's the environment.
I don't believe in that.
The environment is raising us.
This the thing. This the thing.
Not your ideal of what a woman is.
Hold on, wait.
That's a
Let me
cop
say
out,
this. Let me
man.
say this real quick.
That's
Let me say
impossible.
this real quick.
I don't believe that.
Your perception of what life is only based off the way you experienced it.
Exactly.
So your experiences may not match hers.
Exactly.
Right?
It doesn't make me wrong or you wrong.
Either way, right?
We're both
Like,
right.
I'm a man, so I know I got to deal with certain shit as my life go. Period. It's coming my way. And whatever lane, highway I get off of to live my life on, right? Even if I change that motherfucker from I-10 to 95 to 70 to 55 to 170, you know what I mean? Whatever lane I decide to choose my life in, that's the way I choose my life, and I'm built for that, right? As a female, because they are emotionally driven, as we just stated. Their perception of things that we can be hard knocked on, rock solid on, is not gonna be the same because they might be breaking down, then they breaking down, then they breaking down, then they breaking down, and it might be one breakdown for you, it might be one breakdown for me, it might be no breakdown for some niggas, you know what I mean? But that's because it's not emotionally driven. I'm gonna make a way. If I gotta knock your head off, I'm gonna make a way.
You tell me that's not emotion?
But it's it. But no, but
It is.
no,
But it's not driven by emotion.
But it's still
emotion.
But it's still a point where we have to delineate, man. Okay, it's a male and it's a female, and we understand that those two genders are different. But you also got to understand that we get to the point to where we are adults. Okay, so when you're an adult, you have to make decisions that are based on more logic than it is emotion.
But you
That's
can't-
what. Wait a minute. That's what a critical thinker is, because a critical thinker can be a male or a female.
Somebody had to tell you that.
A critical thinker will look at a situation, will examine a complex situation, and based on the data that you're given, make an assessment and come to a resolution. That's a critical thinker.
That's what I just did with the statement that you guys gave me earlier, and you was like, "We're not talking about the whole picture.
no.
Stick with the goalpost."
No.
You know what I mean?
No,
You're
what I'm-
asking for
no,
what
I'm
you
saying-
just told me not to
but
do
what I'm
a
saying-
second
no,
ago.
No, what I'm saying is we keep delineating. You just said a woman perspective, and you named all these different things. Person beat, father wasn't there, etc. Those are all circumstances. And what I'm saying is that the world don't give a damn. Okay, because when it's time to go out there and perform, whether you're a male or a female, you can get hung up and stumble over something that's behind you, or you can keep moving forward. That's for a man or a female. People that fail in life, they do that. You can't keep using circumstances that
But you
happen
asked
back
the
there.
why.
No. You're not worried about the why. Because listen, the world do not owe you understanding.
Y'all
It's a
y'all
place
asked the
for people
why,
to
then I
stay.
gave y'all
No,
the
no,
why,
no,
then
no,
y'all
we
attacked
talking
the
y'all.
why.
So
I
don't
said
say y'all.
why.
No,
Like,
we
you know what
talking-
I mean? Like,
we're talking
say
in
y'all.
general.
Y'all, don't say y'all.
We're speaking in general now. We're moving
Okay.
away from the anecdotals, okay?
I'm finna-
Because that's what a lot of people. What's up, Jason? That's what a lot of people like to do. When a generality becomes too tough, they want to go to an anecdotal situation. That doesn't provide a solution overall. You can't. Anybody
didn't know I
can-
was
no,
sitting
no,
down
no,
for
no, no,
solutions.
No, we not this. Anybody can interject an anecdotal situation, and so that they can be right. I was just talking to one of my friends earlier today. I said we live in a society where there are no standards. Nobody wants standards, and it's mostly women. They do not want standards because standards mean you have to perform at a certain rate. a certain goal in order for you to be deemed successful. People want to make up their own standards and operate within their own parameter and say I'm successful because I did these things that I set forward for myself. But what about dragging a person out of their comfort zone, setting a parameter for them or things that they need to achieve and holding that as a standard and saying if you don't make this, then you are not successful. People want to feel good in their failure. That's the kind of society we live in now. And it's not cool. It's for men and women. Men want to underachieve and say, okay, man, I'm still a boss, I'm still a this, I'm still a that. Women want to do the same thing. And that's a dangerous world to live in. A world with no standards. Why you think the scholastic achievement test, the SATs, and those different tests have gone away because nobody wants to be held to a standard of achievement.
Right. Yeah. So again, back to what I was saying and why I said what I said. I mean, you guys asked about females and being hard in rap and the reason why we're so hard in rap. I mean, you're not included in that if you're not one of the guys, right? But it's definitely more than one guy that's included in it. So me saying you guys as plural, my grammar is perfectly correct.
Yeah, Cujo knows more about music than me.
Yeah.
I don't know about music. I know about people.
But I know more about a little black girl not feeling protected than he does.
Oh, okay.
And so, I mean, I said what I said. And whether you guys, don't want to hear it or not, it is what it is. Why are we hard? Because I can't say we. I'm talking about me, guys. I mean, and you got to understand, no matter who you talking to and the advice that they give you, they're going to give it to you from a level of what they've experienced and what they've been through, period. So this is me, little black girl, didn't feel the protection. The protection wasn't there. I created walls.
That's what made you start writing?
I understand that.
What made me start writing was my fourth grade English teacher and an assignment that I just took over the top that was supposed to be a poem about springtime. And I just thought I was the ish. And she's like, oh, this is a really nice, she really pumped me up. This is a really nice poem. And then I went on to do oratorical contests and like all that other cool stuff, theater, and with the Black Repertory Theater of St. Louis, and you know what I'm saying, summer conservatories, and my life took off from there. Like, okay. So like, yeah, Kev, Magic 108, radio show. Like, my life just took off from there. There's a whole bunch of reasons for why I ended up how I am. And no, I don't blame every male for that one male not being there for me. Yes, life does teach you lessons. It's up to you to learn from them. But me stating what I stated was not at anybody else. I mean, if it doesn't hit you, it can't hit you, bro. Like, if it don't touch you, it can't touch you, bro. Like, so no matter what I say, like, you can't be like, I'm not one of the guys. If you're not one of the guys, like, like for real, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. This young lady didn't feel the protection of the father, don't know what the protection of the father is like, except if I go to the Jesus, who was the white man in the Bible that I was taught and gave to. Well, my father wasn't there to give me shit, so I got the white man. And okay, I pray to Jesus, I pray to God, and now I'm wrong now because I don't know that Jesus was black. Well, who was there to teach me Jesus was black? It's a bunch of stuff, and I could keep going on and on and on and on and on.
Ask one question.
All of them.
I only got one question since I'm
all of them.
One of the guys.
Come on.
Okay. Just my question is, okay, I've been listening to what's going on. With that, do you have an underlying chip towards men, period?
No. Not at all.
Okay, now.
I've been to therapy. I've had counseling.
So do you feel...
Did I used to? Yes.
Do you feel like you...
Do I now, currently? No.
Do you feel like you get attacked because... Okay, do you feel like you get attacked by men because of your views sometimes?
I don't feel attacked. And no, they try. But it's up to me to go there or not. Which is what I kind of feel was happening here. Kind of felt baited, but I switched. And, like... So
that's why I was asking.
I don't feel attacked, but I do feel the need to over-explain the unexplainable, which is weird to say. You know what I'm saying? I feel the need to over-explain that my responses to what he said came from a real place. That's me. And that shouldn't get taken out of context to say that this is how all women feel or that this is how all men are. This is how the men were in my life.
Okay. Now that's where I was coming back to. Now there's three of us sitting here, right?
Right.
You based your whole answer on what you and him were talking about. And then you said the guys. That's why I kept emphasizing on the guys, because now you jumbled us all up with. You jumbled us. Wait, you jumped because we hang together.
I wasn't thinking of you when I said the guys.
This
I was
is what
thinking
I'm
of all
saying.
the guys in my life.
No, I'm saying you guys. No, I'm saying for as you say you guys. I'm not really pushing. I'm not trying to make this a hard thing. I'm just bringing up a point really quick. Just
Right.
So like when you say you guys asked me. You know what I'm saying? So my thing with that, I was like, well, here, you didn't even give me opportunity. I wasn't even in the conversation. I would have loved to have gotten into the conversation. I understand what you're saying. You see,
Cool.
and that's why I asked the question. I asked, do you feel attacked by men? Because, like, you didn't even know. I'm sitting over here. I totally get where you're coming from. This is my guy. He has his, like Cujo said, we all, look, I say this all the time, and I hate having the same show. That's why we're finna change this topic. I hate having the same show. But we're only able to give any type of verbal, what we call information or knowledge that we think we kicking based on what we've been experienced to.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in here.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? Like like I said, an astrophysicist might know way more in books, but he ain't never been on the block and know when the lights turned off. Car drove up and the lights turned off to get down. He don't know that, but he'll tear our ass up on a piece of paper.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Or when it took your chain in.
But what I'm saying is that
your hat
everybody based on their own experience. That's what I'm saying. But I totally get where you say. I get you when you say. I can see where you come when you say you haven't seen the protection because you only exposed to what you're privy to. You didn't know that exists until you saw it or you heard about it. You say, "Damn, that's something." I get it. So, but by that time, you were already molded into the person you probably are now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? By the time you get that information, if you already molded, that's like me being 52 and I've been smoking weed for 30 years, and the motherfuckers say, "Dave, stop smoking weed," and expect me to quit in 30 days. You see what I'm saying? That's me though. But you probably could if you had been smoking for 30 years. 30 days be good enough for you. But I know me. I've been smoking for 30 years. It's gonna take me way more than a month to even, to start backing myself down. I know I wouldn't be able to do it in 30 days based on who I am. You know what I mean? That's all.
Just know who you are.
J Sav in the building. We got,
Christian
I love how she say it.
That's me.
That's my guy, J Sav. She got the ear candy joint on. That's what we was in here talking about, Jay. I'm glad he walked in. I told you I had surprise guests, y'all. I told you I had surprise guests.
Shout out to Calvin, cuz.
Hey.
Shout out to Killer Cat. Hey, y'all, J Sav in the building. Well, here, you know what? Since we got people sitting here, I just want to just ask a question, man. Like, kind of the Rich Homie Quan thing, man. That kind of been on my mind lately because that's what's happening recently.
Man,
and they not right, but I just, like I said, we all basically in the music and here in some form of fashion, whether it be a fan, whether it be a historian on the music tip, whether it be an artist, whether it be in the music or whatever. But, as far as that's another rapper dead, mysterious circumstances. Most of the time it's a shooting. You know what I mean? They spread the news about the shooting. But this one here, they kind of keeping it hush-hush. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Fendi. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. Hey, Rich Homie Quan fans, don't shoot me if I'm wrong, but I just really believe that's what it is because that's what's happening. Like, you heard about people ODing on heroin back in the day, and
It's
that was a
different now
thing.
'cause they can put that shit in everything.
Anything and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, Jay, I know you kind of keep your ear to the street for as hip hop going, man, and the Rich Homie Quan thing. What you think? You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's a conspiracy,
I don't even like
man?
to
I
talk
just
about when people die like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't want to speculate. I mean, I think the little dude was cool. I think he was going through some things. I think a lot of people turned their back on him. And I think that he was fighting demons on his own, bro. And that's all I can say, man. Who knows? It could have been something coming down the pipeline. It could have been something coming down the pipeline for him for the YSL. And sometimes it be too much for people, bro. You know, so that's all I can say. I think that was a decision that was made. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
it.
it was.
No,
I think it was more to it, man.
I
Here,
myself,
come on,
I
let's-
don't know.
let's
I'm
get
just
to
gonna.
our
I'm
question
just.
again.
I'm.
Let's take it
I'm
back.
just. I don't know. Actually, I'm just gonna gracefully take a back seat on this one and listen.
I'm just saying. I'm not asking you to form a theory on what happened. I'm just saying as far as like just being another young rapper that done passed away recently. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, in the state of music, the state of the music biz, you know, it's
The
just
guys
becoming-
gotta eat.
What you mean?
The guys gotta eat.
What you mean by that?
Even your God wants to sacrifice
you
from
said
you.
that.
Oh, the gods. We
The
did-
gods.
Oh, we thought you said the guys.
No, you
I
keep
got
hearing me say guys, baby.
Yeah, that's what
But
I said.
no.
He did too. That's what he said.
No, the gods.
The gods gotta eat.
Gods.
Oh, okay, the ones
gotta
that maybe
eat.
worshiping. I got you.
No,
I'm
they
gonna
gotta
say it
eat.
like this.
Come on.
Rest in peace, Rich Homie Klein, whatever, you know what I mean? Politically correct. But at the end of the day, it's multiple things that could have happened. He definitely was finna get pulled into that case.
Yeah.
He definitely had an ex-pill problem. He spoke on that on many occasions. I'm good right now. So, I mean, from what it looked like on the internet, he looked like everything was going good. Had his white boy partner, he was into the fucking media shit at his house and doing videos. So it looked decent. But at the end of the day, listen, the streets ain't for everybody. Some motherfuckers supposed to walk on the sidewalk. Let the motherfuckers that really walk in the street. Period, point blank. So, whatever. Rest in peace, Rich Homie. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
But like it really ain't nothing you can say because that's even some like it. You gotta understand how much money you talking about. It ain't got nothing to do with the people involved. It's the money. And then you got one of the smartest, as the world will see it, one of the smartest dumb niggas in the world. Right? Putting up I can't be locked up for nothing I say, right?
Woody.
I ain't saying no name. But
That's out there.
when that's the smartest dumb nigga in the world, nigga.
Yeah. Hey man, if I could chime in real quick. Hey viewers, let me tell y'all one thing.
That's
man.
respectful.
And this the only time I'm gonna say this, man. When you talking about a Title III, when you speaking in reference to a Title III omnibus wiretap, that's serious business. And that's all I'm gonna say. Y'all do y'all own research. Title III omnibus wiretap. That means that they ask the judge for multiple items and multiple years that they can pull. And when you talking about going back 10, 15 years, bro, it's over. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Is if they get an omnibus Title III wiretap, you getting ready to be done. Put a fork in you, you're finished. They got the Raptor, all right? One other thing, they got something called a Raptor, where they can bug 20 different phones. They can ride down the street, sit over there, and tap 20 different phones at once, bro. That was the whole thing about the Patriot Act, bro. The Patriot Act opened up a lot of different things. And that's all I'm gonna say, man. Because I want to be out here free.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
hey, but you want me to tell you what's crazy? They couldn't never had the Patriot Act unless they did the lead paint disposal.
There you go. That's it. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan, man. It's a lot of other ones that's gonna be rest in peace too.
I mean, this is what I'm gonna say, bro. Like at this point in time in the world we live in, right? Like I'm in the hood, but I ain't in the hood. I go to the hood, check on my people, da 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 da. But I don't live in the hood, right? But with that being said,
Hit it.
you gonna stay connected to what you gotta be connected to. So you gonna have certain type of knowledge because that's what you come from, right? No matter what your choices may have been. I've been out here for a long time, so for me it's like a different process. Like I'm the one that sit back. So right now we're dealing with three things. We're dealing with crash dummies. We're dealing with roof riders,
Clout chasers.
motorheads. That means out of pocket women. And then we dealing with no respect. Right? So like when to me it take like what she said, where my daddy at? It take the men that's gonna be men to really start making presents. You know what I'm saying? Like just like it ain't no problem for none of us in here to put up $100 every 90 days just to do a Thanksgiving. What's happening? What's
My
happening?
nephew Terrell in the building. What's up now? Came in with the doggy dogs. You know how we do it here at Hustle Different. It's organic. Like I say, this is just how we rock. No telling who's gonna walk through the door. No telling. It's like
But you know what I
Mr.
mean?
Robinson's neighborhood.
Message.
Like we gotta start making things make sense. Like it's so much money out here to be made off of these crash dummies, to where you could teach a lesson in these programs. You get what I'm saying? Like the way you present it, who you got performing, the way they perform. You know what I mean? Like the way it's set up, the security, the venue, the amount of people that's gonna be here. You get what I'm saying? And then, man, like it's a lot of money here, and people don't know, but it's a lot of money here. So when you talk about making a change, get the big money niggas. All these niggas that coach football,
Yeah.
you need to have them. Go to the football games. Go watch these little kids play their fucking heart out. And then the niggas that's taking their time out every day to go fuck with them. Because they care about what they come from. No matter how much money they're making off a game, none of that. But no matter what, guess what? Monday or Tuesday through motherfucking Saturday or Sunday, they with these motherfucking kids. 2 to 4 hours a day, every day.
So let me drop something real quick, Cujo and Jay Sav, man. Just think about what I'm about to ask y'all, man. We gotta go back and we gotta go back a little bit. I know you know history perfect, just like you talked about Sankofa a while ago. So how did we arrive from chattel slavery? Okay, so we talking about the chattel slavery system, right? Well, a lot of those folks didn't know who their fathers was. Some of their fathers was the masters. Okay, so that breed of men and women brought forth who we are today. Okay, and they didn't know who their dad was, or they might have got sold off. Okay, so that was a strong group of people, individuals, right, that got us to the point to where we are now, even through the civil rights, Jim Crow, Reconstruction after slavery, Jim Crow after slavery, and all the different atrocities and legal injustices. Those strong people still got us here to where we are now. So how can we say, and I understand what a person thought, perception, and mindset may be, but how can we say that I'm this type of person or I'm a weaker person because I didn't have a father? Them people didn't either. But you know what they had though? They had a work ethic.
So
They
what's the
had
question?
solidarity.
What's the question?
That's what I'm saying. So how did we arrive at the weak people that we have now? that consistently say that because let me stop. Let me clear it
just
up.
make it
Not
a
we
direct
people,
question.
just people.
Just make it a direct question.
How did we arrive to the people that we are now that consistently use that as a crutch to say because it wasn't a father
That being
when slavery wasn't no fathers for real?
sad.
Y'all want me to go first?
Yeah.
Alright. So, I came in the middle of y'all conversation at first. So, like, what you was asking, all I'm sitting there thinking in my head, like, so first, you said back then, a lot of slaves didn't know who their parents is. It's the same shit today. So, you get what I'm saying? So, it's going to repeat itself. But then, when I sat back and started listening to more of what you were saying, it's like, the difference between then and now is, which might sound fucked up, we got way more freedom than what the fuck they had back then. So we got a choice if we want to go do something, or if we don't, we gonna get our ass whooped or get our fingers chopped off or get something fucked up or I ain't gonna eat. Like, so that's the main thing. So like, if you give somebody a choice, they just gonna do whatever the hell they want to do. But if you ain't got the choice, you ain't got no choice. Just like boot camp, you don't want to clean up, but I got to.
No choice in the matter.
What's your thought, okay?
And so, again, going back to what I said earlier about my father not being present, and I was saying that in response as to why female artists are perceived so hard in rap, or why female artists rap, or why I, as a female artist, rap. I wasn't taught what hard was. I don't know what hard is. You know what I mean? I went off what I thought hard was. You know what I mean? So the whole rapping thing was just a way for me to explain what I was feeling at the time without having any words for it, but to be included in the conversation on the porch with my cousins and my brother while they were freestyling. Bro, it was just a way to be included. I never set out to be hard. I didn't know that my persona as a female rap MC would be perceived as me being hard. But I promise, if you like, just look at the lyrics and my mannerisms and just me as a person, you will see the places where I have grown when I didn't have a father, and that I didn't use it as a crutch. It's just something that keeps coming up in conversation, and
What my sound effects
I hate that has to be a part of my conversation, but it's my truth. It's not where I'm gonna stay at, though. You know what I mean?
Real question.
So
we gonna reel this back in.
me versus slavery,
No.
I ain't got no master.
No, look, we gonna reel this back in. Question for you. So, as far as when you started rapping,
Yeah, it was just to fit in.
who did you hear? Like
It was just to
everybody
fit
have
in. I was with
who
my
did you hear?
cousins,
Your
my
cousins
cousins and
was
my brother,
rapping? They was rapping.
and my cousins, my brother, my uncle.
They was
Like
all rapping.
they were all rapping on the porch, bro.
Okay.
And I just wanted to fit in. I didn't want to go to church that day.
They just wanted to rap.
No, for real. I was largely raised in church, and I was raised in a certain way. And one of the ways is I haven't taken a sip of this because I don't know what it is yet, and I've been waiting on you to actually come back so that I can ask you what is this before I
This
drink it.
is-
I'm sorry.
Here you go.
I don't recognize the bottle.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
my nephew Terrell in the building.
Kirk and Sweeney
Dave Van Moore in the
Reserve.
building, y'all. I told y'all it's gonna be crazy.
That sounds
Told you no telling.
Dominican.
Yeah, that's all. Just
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now I can actually taste it.
No problem. But check this out. J Sav.
What's the word?
I'm waiting on this Billy Gunn.
I just talked to him today.
Come on, man. What's going on
He
with the
said he
Billy
working
Gunn?
on it. He said he working on it. I just got to take.
What's a Billy gun?
Oh,
She
I
said,
hate to
"What's-"
be so green here, but for real,
No.
seriously.
J Sav is an artist himself.
Okay.
And, he has a song coming out.
yeah,
A new video coming out. It's called Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn is a wrestler.
Oh,
So, you know what I
Fuck.
mean? He is a big wrestling fan. Casey, are you trying to, everybody need the can open, the bottle opener?
It was like Ocho Cinco passing the T.O.
Look at that. Damn, we just done, this how we do it. This how we do
no.
it.
And I haven't flinched once. Although I wasn't raised with protection, that don't mean I don't know what it feel like. I feel
Hey,
it.
y'all, off camera here, everybody on my live here, y'all. I'm gonna come on over here real quick. My nephew, look, he hate this. He hate it. So we gonna leave him on the camera for a minute too, cause he hate it. I know he hate it.
You should put that out.
Put this out.
Are you smoking more weed? Wow.
That's what we do. Oh, yeah, this going down.
What you say? Oh wow for? I don't see anything with my glasses on. Hold up. Should I take my glasses off?
Yeah, you gotta see that in 4K, 8K, live.
Oh, whoa! What is that? No, see, no. I don't know any. I think I'm gonna have to gracefully get up from the table, guys.
This the tape. Look,
That smells really, really good. Wow. I'm gonna have to get up from the table. It's some real men sitting at this table, audience, and
how we do it, y'all.
actually makes me want to stay at the table for real.
Salad, being stingy with his salad.
When will I ever get a chance to be around this many real men?
But music-wise, where can they find you? Where can they hear you? Where can they do all that good stuff? Come on, gotta give it to them.
All right, so I drop with United Masters, so I'm available on all platforms. The song is called Ain't I a Woman Too? I won Single of the Year at the Yours Awards 2022 for that song. I toured with Zeus Rubber Waters with that song, opened up for Murphy Lee 3 times. He knows the name. Shout out to Michael Brown Sr. as well. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all rocking with the kid. That is K. Right? So you can find me everywhere. Make a reel on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook with my song, Ain't I a Woman Too? Doing some non-typical woman shit, I guess. Like being hard while rapping. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Like, no, but for real. So yeah, that's where you guys can find me at KRISTIANWAK at Christian with the K on all platforms.
Christian with the K.
All platforms.
All platforms.
All platforms. Well, I'm drinking some real shit that I've never had in my life before, guys. Shouts out to you guys. Like, I done had a therapy session. We talked about my absent father. I got a drink. I got some new perspectives on life and men in general. Wow. How some like to start shit. How some like to finish shit. How some like to be in the middle of the shit. You know what I mean?
Look, that's how.
And then, you know, and your formula works. No Krabby Patty over here.
That's the cabin right there, man. That's the cabin.
That's that winning gone.
That's the cabin.
Yeah, wow.
Your ass is gone.
Like, seriously.
I don't understand, man. That guy over there.
Real
So
men.
let me say this.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't understand.
This is one thing I would say when it comes to male and female relationships. Females
Look at that.
shouldn't always feel like a man trying to approach them. Cause sometimes,
Oh, I feel that
just hear me out,
shit.
Just hear me out.
Oh, my bad.
Sometimes it's just to make a connection. It don't matter if you look like Methuselah or you look like motherfucking Rihanna. Either way, whatever it is, it's a reason. Some niggas just vibe off energy. Some niggas just be what they are. People is people. Like, to me, people more important than money. Because if I know enough people, I'ma always make some money.
Sometimes you might just like their company.
So with that being said,
And want to cuddle naked without doing anything.
Sometimes
I understand exactly what you're saying, bitch. I don't want you because I said hi. I get it.
You might
Let's
just
not
like
say
their
bitch, though.
jeans.
Let's
They
not
Let's
got.
not say bitch. I love the word bitch.
No,
Why is some
Like
of my
your
favorite words are like demonized,
so
like
let
for
me-
real.
So let me ask you this. Right?
That's so cool.
Like,
I'm not an irate female, so
No. And I'm not portraying you as that.
I didn't say that. I'm
We
just
having
saying
great
why.
conversation.
I'm just saying why I love the word bitch.
No, they go.
That word
He
give me
already
so
took
much.
it over there.
And I don't even really cuss, but that give me in so much trouble.
Yeah, but you just want to say
Hey, your
it and
jeans
just
dope,
be
by
okay
the
say
way.
it.
You hear me? Your jeans, them
Pause
jeans.
for
Thank
the
you.
call.
Color splash. Show the people, man. Them
That's the
mugs,
best way
them
to do
mugs
it.
hard as a
Hang
mug.
to the end.
Feel me, colorful.
It's dope, man. I love them.
It's 6 o'clock. We got 45 minutes. Let that pause.
I like
for
that
about
ring. I
15
told you
minutes.
that, though. I like that ring.
know what I
though.
mean?
I think I told you that.
Thank you.
How you get that air candy shirt? I ain't even got one of them.
First
That
of
motherfucker
all, like I
throwback
said,
Candy.
Yeah, I
I
thought she was
interviewed
doing
Calvin and Santini Grade and the others that they brought to the show for me. I got the interview because Justin put it in the My City, My Music chat room. Anybody want interview? So when he say, "Do anybody want this interview?" Speak up for your podcast if you can, because that's what I did. And that was one of my biggest interviews with Calvin and the guys and the girl. Yeah.
Now, he is signed to Ear Candy.
Who signed to Ear Candy?
Look at this dude.
Really?
Man,
That's what's up.
go.
So I haven't
See, I'ma put
interviewed
it
you on my
together.
podcast?
Come on, man. How you
Yeah,
do
so I need to
that?
interview you on my podcast. So I'm telling you.
Her show come on right
Sundays before theirs. Yeah, I was on earlier.
So we just bounce in earlier.
You want one?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And their songs are still in
Man, that's
rotation.
cold.
Santini the Great, anybody that they brought that day, songs are still in rotation on
how long
Connected.
ago was this?
A couple years ago, actually. Now,
I could drop it.
yeah, because I haven't been doing music for 2 years, so I interviewed them like maybe 2.5 years ago.
Dang.
Yep.
That's hard.
So how long you been?
That's boss. That's
You
dope.
said
I
you
can
were-
pop
how
it
old
to
when
you if you
started?
want me to. You hear me?
How old when I started?
Pause,
What
man,
exactly?
no
Oh,
digging.
rapping, man. I was really like 10, 11. I'm 38 now.
You remember your first rap?
Well, that's the thing. That's when I realized that poems were rap. When that teacher asked,
you right, though.
had us do the assignment about springtime, write a poem about springtime, and I wrote the poem about springtime, and then while I was reciting the poem, I was just like automatically started rapping. I didn't realize it, you know. I was like, springtime is a time when birds sing. Springtime is a time when children swing. Springtime is a time when I stay up late at night. Springtime is a time that I get to fly my kite. Like, and that's how it started. Like,
That's how it started.
it was a freaking poem about spring out in 4th grade. In 4th grade. I'm 38. That poem started in 4th grade. And from there, oratorical contests, St. Louis Black Repertory
What is it?
Theater,
So,
I'll
for those that
quite a
don't know,
things.
what's a rhetorical contest?
oratorical.
Or
Oral.
Yeah.
Oral means you use your mouth
See?
and
Alright,
compete
there we go.
in contests.
Hey, look. It is the
You
second hour, it's getting a little
recite.
different.
Uh-oh, it's getting different.
You,
we hustle
you
first.
recite.
First
You
hour
recite
was
poems and lyrics that others have written before you.
So you repeat quotes that you enjoy.
Yeah, using your mouth.
Okay, question.
In what way?
Cujo, you
Orally.
No, we finna
But no,
change.
like-
we finna change this subject real quick.
Off of oral, I was getting into it.
Yeah, oral rhetorical. What you saying? Oral rhetorical.
Oratorical contests.
Okay.
So when you
look,
when you
go ahead.
compete
Hold on,
when you
wait,
compete
I'm
against
finna ask
other
y'all- hold on,
other
wait,
students.
Ask
Using
me that.
all y'all
poems.
questions.
No,
I'm
whatever.
gonna
this-
ask everybody.
Hey, what is it called?
Hold on, wait, my nigga.
It's the scholastic
I'm
version
finna
of
put y'all
battle
up on
rap,
something
guys.
that y'all
It's the
might not
scholastic
know.
version of battle rap.
Okay, so let me ask you this: have y'all ever
Put a
heard
disclaimer.
of
Blame Dave
the
Moore.
Punani poets?
Pooh Nanny poems, they rapping about pussy? I need to know about this. All
They're
lesbians
not rap.
around the world. Oh, they're poetrying about poetry.
I go there with my lady. You hear me? It's just one of them fly type of things. It's just poetry. It's
Let me out.
visual. They got visual art in them. It's like going to the strip club, but it's like going to a ballet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like going to a ballet strip club with poetry.
What's that?
Interesting.
The Punani poetry.
Pooh Nanny poetry.
poetry.
You
Punani
remember?
At the beginning.
They call the Punani poet.
Okay, I get you now.
They
Like a
come here
burlesque.
every
a
year,
burlesque thing.
like a between.
I need to get onto
Labor
that.
Day.
Bro,
Huh?
that's right.
Cause
Come between Labor Day and Halloween every year.
Okay.
Oh, so they might be on the way.
They be on Washington at the Boom Boom Room.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
When I tell you, they all.
Sipping on my drink. Oh, this one. Oh my God.
Yeah, you ain't. Yeah, you be.
Bam, 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 bam.
He be in the Matrix. He don't never say.
So what do you think about the Dominican rum?
It is so good. Like,
Dominican.
where have I been? It's so smooth.
Y'all can stay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's that? Dominican Republic. I'm gonna stay in Mexico.
We had this before.
Yeah.
We had this before. A few
and then
times.
y'all drinking
That
Modelo's too. And I don't know
motherfucker-
about
Every time-
Modelo
every
because
time we
I
have
stay
a
on
great
Cherokee
show.
Street, so you I at least know about Modelo. But
I stay on
now I
Cherokee.
gotta go ask them for this
Hey.
when I go to the restaurant.
Oh, they ain't gonna have.
They ain't gonna have it.
No, you gotta go to
It's
Randall's for that.
exclusive. Randall's, wines and spirits.
Looks carry it.
So
like,
what spirit am I
If
in?
you drink tequila, go
What
to Randall's to get
spirit
that
am I
E40
invoking?
tequila. That shit.
Drinking this shit.
I don't know what.
I mean, it's spirits,
E40 and
wine,
Spanish.
and liquor. So what spirit? You got Jack Daniels.
I just
you
asked
got
them where
Jose
the Earl Simmons
Cuervo.
tequila at, and they'll tell you where it's
You
at.
got Smirnoff.
But the name of it,
But like-
it's gonna
E40
evoke the
in
hustle
Spanish.
different spirit. In.
Okay, that's what's up. Are you burning your
some
finger?
shit
Are you
like
okay?
that. I don't know. I know what the
Right.
bottle look like.
Wow.
Fire.
It invokes the hustle different.
Listen.
Hustle different. All right, bet.
Hustle
It
Different
already
podcast,
tastes different.
yeah.
You gonna
The
go
whole
to sleep and
time
be
in
like
Miami.
hustle different podcast now.
I'm gonna
This
wake
one
up.
here
Hustle
is,
different
Hustle
podcast.
different. You gonna wake up and say, I need to hustle different.
Hustle different. Oh, that makes so much
Hey, you
sense.
better
I
hustle
like
different,
show.
because if you hustling like you did in '95, you fucked up.
Man,
Oh God, because
I mean-
you gotta at least hustle like it's '97.
You gotta progress. Like, ain't none of us no babies in here, man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
But who's
Everybody gotta-
teaching who?
it ain't nobody teaching nobody. You gotta figure it out yourself as a man.
Well,
Still,
thank God I'm not a
what
man.
they say, still sharp and
no,
steel.
And
But
not
see,
thank
this
God
the
at the
thing.
same time. I
This
feel
the
like
thing.
I'm
Check.
losing out.
Cool, Joe.
This the thing. Like in this day and age, you got so much conflict between men and women because everybody want to try to be the boss.
I just want to hug you.
Yeah, but sometimes a hug ain't gonna mean shit if it ain't got no attachment.
Come up, big mama.
You know what
Hug
I
ain't
mean?
gonna mean shit if I ain't got no attachments. What about all the
I said
people
sometimes.
Oh, sometimes. Okay, well, not my hugs.
All
I'm
my
just saying.
hugs have attachments.
Because you
I'm
gotta
just-
be
love,
able
bro.
to you gotta
Straight
be
up.
able to keep things moving in a proper process.
Right.
There you go.
So
Right.
I can't hug
Like-
you and
like-
press my crouch up against yours. I could, but it might not be a good idea.
Let me out, though.
I mean, because we don't want any attachments, and that's where the attachments come in from the root chakra,
Hey, Doe.
from the root chakras
Hey, don't.
touching each other. Okay, whatever,
out,
bro.
I mean, you could touch to me like that, but I'm not finna,
He put his bid in.
I'm not finna hug. Okay. Yeah, you can, of course, we can
Only a female though, not a
do
male.
the full Steve.
Full
Okay,
Nelson.
Question. Question. No. Where the gavel at? All right. Question.
No.
I'm gonna ask.
Get that gavel out there. It's time.
Come on, I'm having so much fun.
Okay, check this out.
Y'all killing me.
Kill you, Jay. All right. Why
Let
do
me see that dumpster.
why do us as African Americans or American Africans, whatever we call ourselves,
I'm black.
have such a
We populated the world.
no. We have such a what do they call it? Fascination with the
Vigor?
mafia. With the mafia.
I don't agree with that.
You don't?
No, this
You know how many people name is Coleon and you know what I'm saying and all these dear DJs.
Cause them niggas got away with it.
That's you meant that obsession.
No, hold on, yeah.
Cause them niggas got away with it, and niggas always want to get away with some shit.
Obsession. So, Jay, come on, my nephew in the back.
You see that fire stunner.
So that's where we. Oh my bad.
And I was raised off of Goodfellas, so you know, and
So,
I was raised in church off of Goodfellas, so I couldn't see Goodfellas or Scarface until I got of age to say I don't want to go to church no more.
okay,
Yeah,
but
that's a
we all
problem.
knew that was wrong. Correct.
I didn't know it was
Dave
wrong.
in the back, hold on, Dave more in the back. Was his television before?
Come on, man. Come on.
I just thought he was trying to eat.
David.
Yeah,
I just thought he was trying to eat. I didn't think it was
Hey,
wrong.
man,
Yeah,
real. We
buddy.
got a chair for you. You ain't got off.
I'd rather just scream from the side.
Oh, shit. Hey, y'all, that's my nephew, y'all.
Come over here, man.
Nah, come on, nephew. I'ma respectfully get up because it's man time.
No, it ain't. No. We don't. There's no such thing.
No.
You in the
Nephew wanna.
you in the
No,
cipher.
you don't remember.
Damn,
We
I'm
got a
sorry.
female
Got the cup
co-host.
still,
Oh,
so
you
I
haven't
guess.
seen our female co-host?
No, I didn't. No, I wasn't talking about that. I wasn't
Okay,
saying
you
that.
said
Oh
it's
my
guy
God.
time. You said it's guy
Oh
time.
Lord, I just want to say
Chill.
space. I
Well,
don't
you
know
did that.
what
You got
female
the-
has sat here before
You
me or
got the
what her
feminine
views
ways.
was
You say you
on
hard.
life,
You like-
love, and liberty, but baby, they're not mine. Okay.
Well, you did
Chill.
that was feminine way. Do that again. You know,
What?
not
Yeah,
do it
no,
again.
no.
know,
I'm
Y'all
just.
cut it out. Cut it out.
I'm totally.
Cut it out,
I'm
cut it,
totally
cut it.
femme. The
we
studiest
good.
femme you know.
The what? What you just?
Studiest femme you know. I just made it up. They make shit up all the damn time.
Hey, Dave, boy, the
It made
building.
sense though.
Hey,
It
y'all
did
see
though.
him?
That's
It
not
did.
That's why we
Y'all
gotta
see
pay
him?
attention to it.
You want me to wingman for you? I understand, and be your wingman. Anyway,
What the hell? Hey,
I could cook wings. That's what I was
got
going
you.
with that, being your
Oh, really?
wingman and your
What's your best-
wingman.
What's your
Pull the-
best wings?
My best wings, buffalo, definitely. Throwing that hot sauce on that shit.
I make some crack for you.
so hold up.
Oh, white?
Dave Moore, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah, you see
No,
that?
nigga, I'm white.
I see
Crack
you.
wings.
Come on, make it
Lemon pepper
make it
flavor?
make sense, Dave.
So-
Ranch.
Ranch.
So
It's
the
that
question
mob.
was
Fascination with the
fascination
mafia,
with
obsession.
the mob. It's because the media made it popular. And after the media made it popular, because we still know that that's not correct. The actions are not correct. The deeds are not correct. But just like anything else, when it's flashed in front of you so many times, you get programmed. And once you get programmed, all you do is find somebody else who you can share that program with. How many times you done seen something on TV and the first thing you do is the very next person you see, what do you talk about?
The show you just watched. And how good it is.
If I
and how
know
they
this
should
man
watch it.
got a song named Billy Gunn coming soon, if he got a song named Billy Gunn and I didn't heard it, and I like it and I love it and it resonates with me and it talked to my spirit. Soon as I see Cujo, I'm gonna say, hey man, guess what, dog? You need to hear this song.
Called Billy Gunn.
So here's the question: since we know it's the program, why don't we take control of the information and put our information in the program?
The whisper game.
But on that mob thing we did, his BMF.
Right, but what I'm saying
Oh,
is that,
shit.
but no, but
Before doing him turning to BMF. That was the second BMF.
right,
BMF been around since the 70s.
right. But my thing is that
I'm good.
if we would have never, oh shit, y'all scared.
Too scared. You ain't joking.
Dave Moore
Last
got
two,
y'all
last
scared.
two.
Here. Hey,
Last
no,
man standing. It's that Bret Hart and
so
Shawn
look,
Michaels.
but just think about it like this though.
I know those
Boy,
people.
organized crime when that stuff first started, you know, it was in local newspapers. That wasn't you know what I'm saying? It didn't become worldwide until they started making the millions of dollars. Nobody came in the game making the millions of dollars. Go ahead. Come on. What you got? Come on with it.
Because
Before you forget.
one thing you got to keep in mind, right? It depends on where you come from, right?
Shoot.
And this, I go to some Chicago shit with this one, because, and this is what I'm gonna say, the organization of gangbanging in Chicago was above West Coast gangbanging, because West Coast gangbanging was about killing. Chicago gangbanging was about organization, order, money trail, laundering. Everything was in order, just like mob shit was. Like the BDs on Jackson and Van Buren.
Cool.
Hold on, wait, I'm just
You
saying.
getting away? I'm just saying I get where you're going, but it's kind of going away from what I'm.
No, because that's the mob thing. It came from the mob shit. Because the niggas in Chicago, the Italians in Chicago was in the mob. And they fucked with Larry Hoover, the Four Corner Hustler dude, the Vice Lord, all the dudes that had everything, King of BDs, Black Gangster Disciple Gangsters, or whatever, BG, when they was together from all that. So they had the art, the construction, as far as having laundromats to wash your money.
But the thing with them down there, they consider themselves gang.
Well, when they came here,
It was perverted. If you ask real Chicagoans about that, that's an organization. They have literature that they have to read. They don't
Very
consider
true.
themselves gang. And then on the LA
He be
side,
saying something,
it's
man.
sort
Yeah,
of
he know about
opposite.
the lit.
He just due to the world and when the crack hit, it
the
went wrong.
closeness.
No, it went wrong because the Crips really started from like community revolution in progress, something like they was baby Black Panther.
Maybe we're fixated on it because it's our story told fucking wrong.
I mean, but ain't no group.
And then our ancestors' DNA inside of us is rising up in all of us and want it shown and done correctly.
Or you focused on it because that's what people made popular. Look how Cujo can sit there and recite all that stuff off, right? About gangs and about things that happen in Chicago, right? And got some good knowledge about it too. That's because that's what the program told you. And after the program told Cujo to know what stock is going up tomorrow, which one going down tomorrow, then guess what the program will be? The conversation will be totally different. Conversation and interest is based on the program that you have. You can only talk about what you know. What you don't know, you can't talk about. And if you do, you sound nuts. Thus, people won't listen to you.
Right.
So it's best to speak about things that you know. But, you know, I like shaping conversations that's going to help everybody grow. That's going to help everybody get to the next level that they're trying to get to.
That's how we get to the hustle different point.
That's why I love this place, because you're supposed to, it doesn't matter what the hustle is, as long as you hustling. And this guy, I'm glad I came by today, because I got some, man, people don't get that. Like, in order to be good at your craft or whatever it is that you do, in order for you to be thought of as special in what you do, you gotta practice. Like, it's people I see every single day, they'll wake up and just do the same thing every day and then demand that you treat them like they're the greatest in the world.
You ain't doing shit.
When you was in high school, most people had a no practice, no play policy, right?
I talk about that.
So you practice every day of your life in high school and in college and anything else that you do in order to be the best that you can at your game. But let me ask you, how many people practice their craft? How many people practice their profession or what they do, their career? To be the very best, to be the elite. It's a lot of people that claim to be the elite and a lot of people that claim to be the best, but they don't sharpen their skills. You can't just get to the top. You gotta stay at the top.
You gotta be the best thing smoking.
Man, and that part of it is the work part, which a lot of people don't want to put in. You get more people that are more interested in easy progress than it is something that's about building a foundation, so when you finally get it, it's long lasting. Instead of something that's built overnight that can be taken away overnight. If your foundation's solid, just because you have a slip up, that don't mean that's the end of you. That means you take one step backwards and take 5 forward. But then the reason that we all can't get along is because of ego. Because everybody want to be the boss. You even got ladies want to be the boss now. I be loving that. I enjoy it.
Well, me, I'm confused by it because
Why?
I was raised that the man was supposed to lead the household.
But that's not the current state of the world.
I know, so that's why I'm confused. No,
no.
no. I'm saying I'm confused by ladies wanting to take the lead role
It's not the
because
lead.
you know what I'm saying. Like,
Sometimes it's co-partnership. Sometimes
I mean,
But some
hey,
of them
well,
wanna
what?
take the lead too, though.
This the
I'm
thing,
not
this the
saying that they
thing.
can't do it or haven't done it and won't be successful. I'm just saying.
Here's the reason why women want to do that now. I'm gonna explain something to you. When the economic situations change, and I'm not gonna go to the whole theories of when the man left the house, but when affirmative action hurt a lot of stuff, it killed 2 birds in one stone. When women were able to make income and bring income into the household, some of their mindsets changed. So instead of them wanting to be under the tutelage and the governance of a man, they decided that they wanted to go at it alone. And they had the finances to be able to do so. So that's what gave them the mindset that they didn't need a man. And it wasn't started with African American women. African American women took on the feminist movement, which were for the Caucasian women. They were the ones that were housewives and kept under toe from their husbands. The sister never was under that kind of tutelage. About the same question that I asked earlier, how did we arrive at the people that we are now? They were never under the governance of one man, ever. They were always strong and independent. But when you add finance to that fuel, it really just made a demon out of that. And they used it to their fullest ability. You got to think about one thing, and I'm going to pass it on. You got to think about one thing. A lady can go out and find a man, especially a sister girl, and get impregnated by that man and be treated as a wife and not even be a wife. All she got to do is have one kid by him. That's all she got to do. And she going to get financial support for that child until that child's about 21.
Without court?
With or without court.
I mean, that's if she gets
She's gonna she's always gonna have the leverage. Well, it's not about her enforcing it. Watch this. It's not about her enforcing it. She already has the leverage, because if he doesn't do it, she's gonna go to court. So what would encourage a woman to get married in our community? It's only 1 in 4 that it happens for. The statistics don't change. Centers for Disease Control and black demographics made by black people. It doesn't change. Only 1 in 4 black females will ever be married in their life now, and that changed from 1960 when 70 to 80% of black women were married.
Before you go, I just got one question. Y'all ready to laugh with me?
Yeah.
Y'all ready to laugh with me?
Yeah, of course, of course.
I said with me, right?
Of course, yeah. You laughing first. We following.
No matter if I start off, look, no matter if I start off and say, what if a pigeon could drop a bomb?
They do all the time.
Wait.
What do you mean, man?
Listen.
They're flying into Israel right now, bro.
If I start off saying, can a pigeon drop a M16 bomb?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Can a pigeon carry an M16 and drop it?
The pigeon is the bomb.
Right.
That's what I'd say.
We always come back to the relationship, y'all. I swear to God.
It's important.
Not you. I'm saying no matter what. Everything round the back about relationship. We end up talking about relationships.
Life about communication.
Right. But my thing is that that's just crazy.
It's because that's the comfort zone. That's the comfort zone.
That's the common denominator.
So because we was talking about the mafia.
I asked when we got to the mafia, and then
black folks like the mafia.
And then next thing you know, it turned into women and men. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I just be trying to throw a curve,
but
it always come back to the plate.
Because honestly, that's probably the biggest issue in the world. Right
Yeah, it is.
And that's why
that's a problem.
It keeps going back to that. But I want to say this about what you said. I'm gonna address that a little bit. Remember how when you was a kid, and if your grandmama came in here right now, how everybody jump up and pull their pants up, and everybody
straighten up.
They drink.
Right.
They don't have it now.
That's a natural reaction to someone who you respect. It doesn't matter where you from, what language you speak, how you are. Once that person comes through the door, that's the action. So I want everybody to remember that. If you have the respect that you're supposed to have, you get to miss all of that. And that's the problem. I'm not saying that the respect is easy to get. Because it's hard to get it right now. That's why I'm so happy I'm married already. I ain't got to deal with all that craziness. But it's hard to get. But once you get it, you should never lose it unless someone takes it from you. Always go to nature. the lion, the king, baby. And all his women know it. And that you can be the boss chick, you can be independent, but guess what you gonna do when he comes?
Straight
Show
up.
him respect.
Because
straight
of
up.
respect.
Jesus. You know what? You got a
Dave
church?
Moore. No, that's Dave L.
Do you
Moore,
have a
baby.
church?
That
I
is
do
a
not.
Dave
Sir.
L. Moore.
I do
Okay.
That's what you get when you
can
combine
just
two
do
logos.
live
And when you combine two
Sir,
logos.
sir, you can just do live streams of your service, baby. Let's
is
plant
what
that
you
seed
get.
right there. You know what I'm saying? Just do live
that's
streams of
official.
your service.
Teach one, and everybody's supposed to teach
Hey, look.
everybody.
Hey, look. And now, hey, look. This the best
I
time.
never heard that part.
This is the wind down. We got Dave Moore in the building. We got Jay Sav in the building. We got
Christian with the K
in the
That's
building.
me.
Hey, her show comes on right before ours, y'all. So when y'all getting ready for us, y'all check out Christian's show. She get rowdy and she get crazy on her show. I see some of her shows, not all of them. I seen the end of. Look, I get
I
to
just
catch.
be humping the air.
Right,
and,
she do a
you
lot of.
know,
Hey, they was kicking it last week, and I
the
love
songs
it. Though.
I love.
I love the energy
Please, if you're an artist, stop
because
by and
they
see
leave
me.
some of the energy here for us.
Right
so we
smack
don't
on the
start off
middle
in
of the
the slump.
table.
Hey, look, instead of starting off in in first gear, we
We're
start
gonna
off in
start
about second
hugging,
or third because
pushing our
she
crotches
leave that
together.
energy for us. You know
We're
what I'm saying?
gonna do that.
Gifts.
But Dave, changing. Hey, look, this the wind down. I'm gonna ask you this. This part is gonna be called the best or the worst. And this ain't no crazy question about no big ears or nothing crazy, Cujo. So you ain't gotta do all that motherfucking talking all that shit, man, all that shit. I'm just fucking with. I'm just fucking. Cujo, here we go. Dave Moore brought the crystals. So we gonna blame this on the crystals. My nephew Terrell in the building. Where
Did I smoke
come
crystal
on, Real.
meth?
Real
I
here.
smoked crystals,
No,
right? That
no.
wasn't crystal meth.
Yeah, that was.
Hell no.
All right.
That was
You
crystal
ready?
meth. He said it was.
All right. Dave, you ready?
Let's go.
The best. This is called the best and the worst. I'm gonna ask you the best. And this we're gonna go through and me and Dave about the same age, so
Yeah.
that's why I want to start with him to set the
We're
pace.
gonna start at the top and work our way down.
Ain't that a bitch? Get your motherfucking ass. Hey, you don't be over there ringing no damn bells and shit either. Hey, we got elders in this bitch. Don't get the tripping.
Hey, shit, I respect mine. I
I
love
got a
them.
belt. I got a belt
I
on.
love them. I'm glad I know them. I'm glad they're in my life.
Hey,
Praise them.
and then Jay Ali right behind us because he from that era. He was a little younger, but he was doing shit we was doing at a younger age, so he was right there with us, basically. Dave, the now this is ever since your childhood. Halloween coming up. That's our next, thing we got cracking. What's your best scary movie and your worst scary movie you've ever seen? What's the best scary movie that had you, that shook you?
I got it.
And the worst scary movie where you was like, ain't this a motherfucker?
It was a movie that I was 16. I don't even know the turn. If you listening, you probably listening. Me and my partner Turn was sitting at the house. We was 16, had dates, blah blah blah. We was watching this movie. Went to the Blockbuster video. Walked in and said,
Not
"Give me the
Blockbuster.
scariest movie you got, right?" Because we got the chicks and we want them to, you afraid? Yeah.
This old school, yo.
So we put the movie in and we were chilling all of a sudden and life-size statue of Jesus on the cross. Cool. Monk praying, right? Cool. I'm cool. I'm like, all right, just come right on. All of a sudden, door shut. Boom, 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 boom. Lights start flickering. Jesus somehow jumped down off the cross. Killed the dude. We jump up. The VHS shot out.
Oh, you know, he checked
Right?
it.
No. Yeah, shot out. Ran to the bathroom, grabbed a towel, because now, don't nobody want to touch it. Put it in the towel. Kick the girls out. Get out. Scared. Go back to Blockbuster. Throw the towel in the movie at Blockbuster. Sound cool. I don't want that.
What was the name of the movie, Dave?
Man, I'm going to have to find it. I'm going to call Turn and find out the name of that, man. But that's the worst.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
Okay.
The best one, Man, the one that get me used to get me. Man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was the
Want the bad news or the good news
the Michael
first?
Myers, man.
Michael Myers.
That's the only dude I know, man, who
Walk
no
everywhere.
matter how fat, like you turn around, run, right?
He gonna kill.
And I mean, you running and you know, whoa, 4 blocks away. You turn around, my man got the slowest walk ever, but he's always 10 feet behind you.
But you
Like
know-
God, always on
but
time.
I'm gonna tell you a secret about Michael Myers that don't nobody ever trip off of. Now Michael Myers usually have on the zip up, the jump,
Yeah.
the mechanic outfit, right? And you notice
He ain't never worked on cars a day in his life.
No, you notice
Oh.
everybody pull up cool, but when it's time to go, what happens?
The car
Ain't
don't
none of
work.
The cars don't.
Oh.
He got on the mechanic joint.
Oh, dog, I didn't think about that shit.
That was deep right
Hey,
there.
ain't
That was a good one right there. That was a good one. We never thought about that.
I didn't think about that. I like that.
Everybody pull up cool.
Everybody car
Everybody pull up cool.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
crazy.
I like that. I like that.
Come on, think about it.
Yes, sir.
He got the mechanic joint on. Y'all know it. He ain't got on no fishing gear. He been in the lake. He got the mechanic joint on.
You fucking stupid as hell.
Boy.
I know you ain't lying. I know you ain't lying.
That one threw me off. I'm like, damn.
I know you ain't lying.
This
I
that's
know
why
you
y'all
ain't
ain't had
lying.
a big ass fucking wrench or a
Yeah.
fucking axe.
Never even put 2 and 2.
Y'all ain't even trip off that.
Nope.
Now look, we gonna take it to the next era, Jay Sav. From when you was from the time you was an embryo, all the way to the right now.
That nigga said
Somebody listening to
Do
Tupac.
you remember the time when you were swimming in a ball sack? Do you? Damn. Do you remember?
Jay,
I have positive memories of
What's
those
your-
times in my life.
what's the when you was a
Always
kid? What's the
been hood.
movie that you straight either turned off or you was like
Candyman.
All day.
Candyman?
Yeah.
God, yeah.
That came out. I was
Which
like,
one though? Which one?
First.
He was 3.
Yeah. Candyman, then It.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pennywise.
Pennywise.
I don't know.
Kill that nigga right now. He
They
show
all
up. nigga.
float.
Y'all don't
See,
leave
I
around.
Don't dress as no motherfucking Pennywise at my black Halloween party,
Now,
bitch.
see, like, I don't
You
even
get
like
murdered.
scary movies because, like, they be boring. But, like, Pennywise, Candyman,
You went right back to
fucking
it.
Leprechaun.
Oh, Leprechaun in the hood.
Yeah, Leprechaun 2 used to be crazy because I had a Jeep and he used to have that small car. I still have dreams about his scarred up face. Like, and
you want me
then
to tell you
Chucky.
something? You want
Hold
me
on,
to tell you
Chucky. Ain't nobody fucking with Chucky. How many times Chucky been killed?
How many times he
13.
come back?
What
many
happened when he
times.
was getting ready to die? He put himself into a toy. Ain't nobody fucking with him.
Ain't nobody.
Like, how the fuck you do
Hey,
that?
right, hell, y'all
What
you
kind
do
of
that,
power
right?
you got to do that?
All they do ain't damn me loud.
Yeah.
And then all Andy had to do was just chill.
Hey, real, back there before we go. Scary movie. You wasn't always this tough, nigga. I knew you when you was a baby, bro. I know you should be up under the covers and stuff like Scooby Doo and them Shaggy and them shaking under the covers watching the movies. Come on, which one was it?
Yo,
Yeah.
don't go too personal because a lot of that stuff you was laughing while I was doing all
Yeah,
that
I know.
stuff.
That's why I said I'm a scary movie guy. I'm a sci-fi guy. You can blame it on my mom. But real, what's the scariest movie like from when you was a kid like that you either couldn't watch, you had to turn off, or you was like, I ain't fucking with it. I'm finna just go do something else.
The one that was based here, the Exorcist.
The Exorcist.
Damn.
That,
Yeah.
that was too real.
Too real.
Yeah. And it was too close to home.
I didn't know that at the time, you know. But yeah.
Hey, look.
And
hey,
the other one would be, and none of y'all probably hip. You might be because you old. Petey Weestraw.
Who?
See, Petey Weestraw.
Petey Weestraw. Yeah, come on.
The devil's son-in-law.
Yeah, we know all that.
I don't know nothing about it. I'm sorry.
So, yeah,
I gotta.
so-
Is
so
it on
question,
Tubi?
That's
What was
Dolomite.
the? I'm gonna ask Dave more. I'm gonna spin it back around real quick, Jay. Back to you real quick because this is gonna be cool. What was the worst scary movie you saw? Like, far as like people hyped it up, and as soon as you saw it, you was like, "This bullshit."
The Stephen King movie about the dad killing the kids.
The Shining.
Stepfather.
Yeah, it wasn't all it was cracked up to be.
Yeah, that
No
was.
Stepfather.
Series.
Yeah.
There were about 18 of them.
like,
Damn,
That was based
18.
on a
I
true
ain't
story.
never watched that one.
Jay, what was the worst? Like,
You ain't missing nothing.
mine was that shark, the tornado shark. movie.
Sharknado.
Yeah, you talking about Jaws?
Tornado and the
You
fucking
talking about like
shark
Jaws and
is
shit?
flying through the air, come through town. Hey, Cujo, you outside.
Right.
Where a
Shark
shark
gonna fly
tornado
into you.
is. And
That's the one with LL.
Wasn't that like
No,
something
that was-
deep?
That was
Anaconda.
that's-
That was Anaconda.
No, that was
Deep
it was
Blue.
Deep Blue.
Deep blue,
Yeah.
deep blue sea. There you
Well,
go.
Girl, what was the
Some
worst
rain
one you
shit.
saw? Yeah. The people amped up and you was like, because usually you only go see it when people amp them up. Like that Deliverance, I'm going to get into that last. This new one, Deliverance, I'm going to get into that last.
I haven't seen that.
That shit retarded.
Come on.
Brother from another planet.
Hey, how you going to call that a scary movie?
When I was scared to see dude feet.
They Clone Tyrone was a scary movie. I don't give a fuck. That shit was a scary movie. They Clone Tyrone was definitely horror.
Hey, look.
Good goddamn.
J. Ali.
What up?
Like I say, you was like I say, you wasn't always this cool and shit. It was a movie that's you can tell the people at one time in your life that a movie scared the shit out of you. What movie would that be?
Man, Phantasm, man.
Ooh.
The tall
Little
man.
ball
He was acting out. That dude was
Jack-
acting up.
Sam, you know about
Yeah,
Phantasm?
little ball.
He was
Oh,
carrying
scary
he
movie.
was
I
he
was saying,
carried
you know
a
about
casket by
Yeah.
himself.
Watch it.
Tall, skinny man.
Ooh, and the ball, and them one hit. Ooh, I remember that. Yes, sir.
Fantastic.
That used to scare me a little bit.
And Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh, Hellraiser.
yeah.
Cujo, you remember Hellraiser? Pinhead, you like Pinhead?
Pinhead.
So here, we gonna take it over to Chris. Come on.
Freddy Krueger, especially
Right.
the one when they was in the movie
first
theater. And I don't know, it was first, second, or last one. I don't know. All I know is I got in trouble. I was moving around a little bit too much. My foster sister put me on top of the bunk bed, locked the door, started singing a song. And the last scene I remembered was him going through the screen and ending up like in the person's face as pizza, like in the person's pizza, like his face was like the sausages or some shit. That shit was weird, bro. And I'm never the same in movie theaters
He
since
burnt
then.
up like a beast.
Then
Yeah.
So what was the worst scary movie you
The worst
saw?
was Jennifer's Body for me. I don't know if you guys
I
remember
have
that. That was
You
just
ever seen
like,
Jennifer's Body?
why
I
did they
think I
even
saw
consider
it.
that as a horror
That's a
movie? Like, it was
horror
crazy.
movie.
She was just eating niggas.
Hey, cool.
Eating
Cool.
them.
Come on. What?
Yeah,
Cool.
Jennifer.
What's
I
the
ain't gonna lie to you.
when
boy.
you was never?
Scary movies ain't shit that I watch.
Never. I'm talking about you like when you was
Like, I
young.
seen
Was it
the
something that
level.
freaked you out? I'm talking about when you was little and you like seen something on TV. Was it something that freaked you out? And was like, oh
Shit
shit.
with the little, the shit used to come on channel 11 on Sunday.
Already this funny as fuck. Before, after church, nigga. During church. Before, after, during church. What time of day did it come on, bro?
When they had that little bitty troll thing and the cat steal the breath out the kid.
when the cat say the cat steal your breath when you sleep.
I remember that shit.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. I used to be, I think I'm still a little afraid of cats.
Pet Cemetery.
No, it wasn't Pet Cemetery. That shit was a little series.
It was a TV
like
show.
5 different little shows.
Man, the cats would go into the room.
Sunday.
He said it's like
Sleep and
5
stand over
different
you
little
and steal your
shows.
breath.
I was always on punishment.
He was always on punishment, so you had to watch it, right? It's stuck on that channel. Ah, talk about punishments.
That little thing, he had his little wine. He had a big ass nose. Yeah, fuck all that.
That's why he don't like cats now.
Fuck no.
He said, fuck all that. All
I
right.
got cats.
Okay, here, come on, man. Our time's ticking. I got a
No,
couple
we gotta
more. I
go.
got a couple more. Come on. We're gonna start with Dave again. We're gonna flip the script. Still gonna keep it on movies. What's the best, the best comedy you ever saw, and the worst comedy you ever saw ever? Now, Jay, I gotta put ever in there for us A's. And this and no stand up.
No
Man, I ain't
stand
gonna
up.
lie.
No stand up. Movie, straight movie.
Other guys.
That's your best. The best?
With Mike Epps.
That's
Nah, that's the old school, the old
no,
niggas.
Other guys. That's with
They all old and got out of jail.
Rock and Samuel L.
Yeah, they old.
And Will
Oh,
Ferrell.
you talking about and Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
Okay, best comedy. That's
Yes.
your best. Okay, that is a good one.
That's a good one.
Will Ferrell hilarious.
I do
fuck with
like
Will
that.
Ferrell. Come on,
The worst is, man.
come on.
I mean, you can. It's so many of them. You just don't even know which one to pick.
Come on, dog. If somebody said, dog, what's the worst comedy you like? You turned it on and you watched it for a minute, and the first comedic part that was supposed to be funny was just trash, and you was like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna watch this, or you might watch it for a few, but you end up the worst comedy. Cause I'm gonna say Soul Plane was.
I was gonna say.
Soul playing funny.
So see, in your era,
Soul Plane was your best or your worst, bro?
my worst.
I wouldn't go there. It was
kind of funny. Not at all, you. Nothing.
I say
What you say?
the worst one.
Right,
When I
but that
turned
don't make
on,
it
what
funny.
was that? I think it was that scary movie with Kevin Hart. What? Like I ain't even making past the open. No, scary movie. Like after,
One of
after
them
the Wayans
Wayans
brothers
ones.
left.
After the Wayans brothers left.
I
I
turned
think
it
it was
on.
3 or something. One of them.
Yeah,
Scary
like the
Movie
third
3.
one. I ain't watched none of that.
Right, that was 3. So that's your worst. What's the funniest like?
Probably Don't Be a Menace. Like if
Yeah.
Don't Be a Menace,
That's
then I
crazy.
say Life or I got the Friday, the first one.
The first Friday. Come on, Jay Ali.
Man,
Come on to his story and talk to
one of
him.
the I'm one
What's
of the
one of
most
the funniest
one of the
movies?
most funniest I probably ever saw was man, I don't look at a lot of comedy, but let me think of it. Man, I can't even think of like one because
What's the
I
funny
got
movie
like a
to-
dark
okay,
humor.
well,
I got
what's-
like a dark
What's
humor.
a funny movie to you?
That South
That
Park.
Sentinel Island stuff we saw, man. It was funny as hell.
Jay Ali weird.
It was funny as hell.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. So okay,
That
what's
was
the worst?
funny.
What's the worst movie that people said was funny, and you just like you couldn't even sit through it? What's the last movie you couldn't sit through? We gotta change it up for this guy here.
The last movie.
His
I couldn't
computer
sit-
chip run a little different.
No, yeah. The last movie I couldn't sit through.
He got the new Pentium.
There's so many, man.
Pentium 13.
That I couldn't sit through.
Like, what? Okay, what was the last? So we gotta change it up for Jay.
I'm trying to keep on the
What's
same
the
thing.
last movie that you straight walked out, like either turned, you know what I mean, just like I'm
The Happening.
okay.
That's the worst movie I ever seen in my life.
Damn.
That's the worst movie I ever seen in my life. How the trees do it. The wind.
Yeah.
The wind did it. After everything, everybody dying and jumping
I
off
got this
buildings.
sense here.
one of the open movies?
It might.
It was
Whoever
what?
made,
It was M. Night Shyamalan.
whoever
M.
made
Night
The
Shyamalan.
Happening, don't do that again.
It was M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh my God. People jumping off buildings, dying. They're trying to find out what's the cause, what's happening.
It was the wind.
It's the wind.
Man, I straight can't think of no comedy, man. That's crazy, man. I can't think of one because I don't look at a lot of comedy stuff. I don't really look at it.
Okay.
Worst movie you seen?
Here, real quick, y'all. We got last 2 minutes here. 2 minute, the 2 minute warning like in football.
Okay.
All right, real quick. Last round of Cujo. What song in the club just make you go nuts no matter what? Just you get up and you no matter what you're doing when you hear this, you stop a conversation. You in the club. You at the
Wait
party.
a minute. Y'all don't let me finish.
What song? What?
Hey,
I know
What's
that.
up?
Now I know that one. I
What
know
is
that
it?
one for me.
What
It's-
is it?
Meal.
Hold up, Meek Mill.
I got a quick answer for that.
Come on, Jay.
Man, when they play that City Girl Twerkulator, it's over. It's over, man. When they play that, it is. Hey, man, I always.
What, Jay?
It Twerkulator. Why?
Hey, look, man.
Why?
I always.
No. Please tell me.
Hey, we only got 1 minute. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Used to
We
always
gotta go. We gotta
I
go.
like that kind of music
Hey.
that Miami. I love it.
Real
man.
quick, hey y'all, we appreciate y'all checking out the Hustle Different podcast. On that note,
Twerkulator, man. Twerkulator.
My man said truckulator. Right on.
It's time for the percolator.
Twerkulator. No,
No,
Twerkulator. by
twerkulator by
City
Sexy.
Girl.
Yeah, by
City Girls. No, City Girls got one. It's called Twerkulator with Young Miami and JT.
Ain't no way,
Different. It's a
dog.
different song, bro.
Ain't no way.
That's why I use it in a lot of my reels.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
I gotta look at your reels then.
That's right. Yeah, you
I wanna know what the fuck this sound
I
like.
be using
That shit don't even sound
Big Mama
correct.
and all that. See, y'all be looking at my reels. They ain't be looking at my
Yeah,
reels.
yeah.
The music that I use is the music that I like.
I ain't against it.
Oh.
Nah, I mean,
That's
that song.
City Girls.